Hey everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to go over the Amrine excavation in New World. I'm going to show you some tips and secrets. One of the first things you're going to want to do is come over here to Archimedes and get his quest. The first time you do this quest, he gives you a puppy for houses. I've already done this a few times, so all I get is extra armor, but it is extra experience, so there's no reason really not to. Alright, so for the most part, you're just going to be dealing with trash mobs. There are some secret chests and some easy ways to lose chests. Let's see, the first thing you need to know will be in this next room. Now this room right here, the first thing you need to know is that there are nests. Now that you'll know the nests when you see one. They look like big piles of garbage and trash, but the nests need to be taken out when you start fighting in that area, or else they'll just keep spawning other creatures. That makes the fight endless. Over here in this corner, that's what they're doing now. They have found the nest. Yeah, you can sort of see it right there, that big lump of crap. But if you keep the nest up, they will keep fighting right there. The next thing is right here in the middle. Once you fight this mob, this small crap mob, a gold elite will pop up right on you, so be careful of that. Oh, there's the gold right there. In the corner up there, the top left corner, if you were to clear the mobs over there, which is something you don't have to, there is a silver vein. I do believe we elected not to go that way, but if you're looking for silver, there is one vein over there. Alright, this room has 3 switches in it, which you cannot activate yet, but this does bring us to our first secret chest. After destroying this mob, what you're going to want to do is jump off the stairs into the waterfall that's straight ahead of me. Alright, so after destroying the mob, just run over here to the side, jump off into the waterfall. Thankfully in this game, fall damage does not do much. You've got your secret chest right here. There's a few water things to collect from. I forget what they're called. River cresses, there you go. And then on the other side, you just make your way back up these stairs and you're back where you jumped off from. Now this one right here is the first boss that will give you one of the, well, he's not really a boss, one of the first gold elites that will give you one of the bones for Archimedes. It will always be these big creatures that give you the bones too. So if you kill one of those and you didn't pick up the bone, make sure you go back and do that. Alright, so we'll come back to this room in just a moment, but we have to go this way in order to get the knowledge that needed to work the pressure plates. Again, here's more of those nests that need to be destroyed. That's a better look at them, because you're gonna need them. and destroyed, or else these mobs will just keep spawning out of them. After destroying the mobs, make sure you interact with this translation here. Only one person in the party needs to, but that it gives you the required knowledge you need for the next room. So after making it to the next room, there are two ways to do this room. You can either destroy everything in the room and then go to the middle and activate what you need to, which will spawn more creatures, or you can do what these guys suggested, which was just go to the middle and activate it to spawn everything and then go around the room and clear it. Either way you decide to do it, I do recommend everybody be in the middle. After you clear this room, make sure you go straight past the door at first to get this supply chest. As you can see, 3 of our party members didn't, and even though we tried to get them to come back, they didn't. So they just lost out on that loot. Going through the door gives you a checkpoint and brings you back into the room with the switches, which now can be activated. At least one person has to stand on each switch at the same time. When you spawn this, the bridge in the front will open, and there will be a guy on the right who has your next bone, and a ghost on the left. After you kill the big guy, remember he does have your bones, so make sure you pick them up. That's your second one. Next, you're going to go back up top, and it's time to cross the bridge. This is mainly just trash mob on the bridge, but if you see that abomination right there, you need to be careful because it explodes on death. This is bad because it can knock you off the bridge. And you'll see it's something that I commonly forget about. And boom. Luckily this time nobody got knocked off the bridge. Next, you have another one of your big guys that have your bone. So just wipe him off the face of this bridge. Tell him that you're not going to pay any tolls, and then take your bone. This will be your third one. After that, one person has to mess with the toolbox that was on the left there to get the candle you need for the next room to start the first boss fight. Before the boss fight, you're gonna fight this big guy right here and take your 4th bone. Now, in order to start this boss fight, you take the candle you got from the box back there and activate the thing in the middle here. This boss has one special move that you need to worry about that will surround a player with a circle of chains. If you touch the outside of the chains, you will get stunned, and there will be ghosts that swip through the circle that have an opening. You're supposed to dodge into the opening. My suggestion is, if you have light armor and you don't mind being stunned for a little bit, dodge out of the circle. If you can get far enough away, the ghost won't hit you. If you're the healer or somebody staying back in the fight, I suggest staying right there on those steps, and then right there at the top of those steps, and when the chains spawn, just go to the bottom of the steps. Yeah, so when the circle appears, just go to the bottom of the steps and you get out. I end up doing that a second time. I got stunned when I went to the bottom of the steps, but the ghost still didn't hit me, so I didn't have to worry about it. So that's my suggestion. If you are the healer, just stay on the top of the steps, and when the circle spawns on you, just run to the bottom. You see, I did get stunned, but the ghost going by did not touch me at all. After killing that ghost, you get your stockpile here, and then make sure you go around the corner where there will be another few trash mobs, but there will be another stockpile. After everybody's gotten their stockpiles, head in this direction here, and then you'll fight the big guy who has your last bone. Just take the bone from him, and then you'll have all 5 bones for Barkamedes. You'll get your free puff if it's your first time doing it, or you'll get gear and gold the second time doing it. Either way, it's easy experience, and you have to fight these bosses anyways, so there's no real reason not to do it. Clear out the trash mobs that are inside. You have your next checkpoint. This is the last checkpoint before the boss, who is in the very next room. This is the final boss of the dungeon. What you're going to want to do is make sure you clear off the ads on the left and right. Now, once this guy starts his dialogue, don't start throwing spells at him yet. He is actually invulnerable until his health bar shows up. As you can see, I shot a few things there. He's swiping, nothing's happening. Now the health bar's up. This boss does spawn ads, usually 2 or 3 at a time. You need to watch out for his leap attacks that hurt a lot. Other than that, I don't really have many tips on how to defeat him. Just be careful of your the slam attacks like that one, and have somebody take out the ads. After the boss is dead, it is very, very important that you do the next step if you're doing the mission, because the whole reason to come here was to get a heartstone. If you don't come over to this machine right here and activate it, you won't get it. I've already done it, but the first time I went through this dungeon, I forgot to do it, so I had to do it again. Then get your last stockpile and head out. And that's all you need to do for this dungeon. You can redo the dungeon as many times as long as somebody has the key to get in. Keep doing Barkamedes every time. It's good loot. Thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all know anything about this dungeon I did not go over, please leave it in the comments below. Bye.